Hello, High Point. It's time to say, let's make this morning a great day. My name is Naya, and I am your host for today's morning meeting. If you haven't already done so, take a seat, breathe deep as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
Wild horses, jumping around from past to present to future, refusing to sit still. And like a pack of wild horses, trying to force the mind to be still just doesn't work. The horses are wild in nature after all. But with practice and time, we can train the mind to be aware of when it's galloping in all directions. And we can guide it back to the present moment with a kind and friendly hand. So let's see if we can practice taming the mind by taking a few mindful, deep breaths. Whoever you are now, get comfortable. Eyes can be open or closed, and perhaps relaxing the shoulders. And now, taking a deep breath, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Noticing what thought or sensation the mind is chasing after. And again, just gently taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One last time, breathing in and breathing out.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're feeling ready for a brand new week. Let's start our morning by checking out the calendar together. I also hope that you guys had a wonderful Halloween. I wasn't here, but I'm sure that you all had a blast. So let's take a look at what month we're in because it did change. So if you guys want to take a second, pause the video, and point at what our month is. That's right. We are in November. It's the month of crisp air, cozy sweaters, and thankful hearts. It's time we think about kindness, gratitude, and all the little things that make us smile. And not to mention, Thanksgiving is coming up soon. So I want you to pause this video and point to the turkey on the calendar. And I want you to tell me what day that is. All right. If you said it's Thanksgiving on November 27th, you would be correct. Now, pivoting, let's find today's date. We're looking for Monday, November 3rd. It has a star. Can you spot it? And feel free to pause this video if you need. All right, if you said Monday, November 3rd, you would be correct. But let's say it together on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. To Monday, November 3rd. Awesome. Mondays are a fresh start, a new chance to learn something new, show kindness, and do your best. So before we jump into our day, let's wake up our bodies and our brains. So I want you to sit up tall and take a deep breath in. And again, staff. For any of our clients that may need additional support during this section of morning meeting, you are welcome to pause this video at any point. But we'll continue going on. I want you to stretch your arms up high and reach for those November goals. Remember, we have goals in November that we want to reach, and you guys are all fully capable of achieving them. Then we're going to roll our shoulders back and loosen up your neck. So we're going to move our neck from side to side. And then I want you to give your fingers a little wiggle. Wiggle. Awesome. And then we're going to finish it with your biggest smile because you're ready to shine today. So can I see those smiles? Awesome. All right, everyone. It's Monday, November 3rd. Let's make it a thankful, focused, and joyful day. Welcome to today's weather update. Here's what's happening outside right now: sunny, cloudy, windy, or rainy, and what you can expect as the day goes on. Staff, go ahead and pause this video and talk about what today's weather is looking like. Stars shine, it's pop time. It's time for our pop culture segment of Morning Meeting. On this day in 1975, ABC introduced a show that would become a beloved part of American mornings: Good Morning America. So, I have a question. Can anyone guess how long ago that was? And I have a hint. It was more than 40 years. Go ahead and pause this video. If you guessed 50 years ago, you would be correct. The show started with hosts David Hartman and Nancy DeSalt, bringing news, weather, and stories from across the country to viewers every weekday morning. It was designed to help people start their day informed, inspired, and connected, just like we do with our mornings here. So, here's another question. If you could host your own morning show, what story would you want to share first? Another way to phrase this question: would you want to share a tragic story or a happy story? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Can you imagine tuning in for the very first broadcast? How exciting it must have been to see a new program bringing the world into your living room every morning. So, here's another question. What's something exciting you'd like to see or hear about to start your day? And another way to phrase this question is, would you want to hear something happy or tragic in the morning? Go ahead and pause this video and ask this question. Over the years, Good Morning America has shared countless inspiring stories, breaking news, and even fun segments showing that starting your day with positivity and curiosity can really make a difference. Stories like this remind us that starting the day with attention, care, and a positive attitude can ripple out in wonderful ways. All right, it is time for our of the day section of Morning Meeting. Starting off with joke of the day, my favorite. What kind of bean can't grow in a garden? Drum roll, please. A jelly bean, because they're too silly to stay in the garden. All right, riddle of the day. I am sliced for sharing, yet never complain. My filling may be sweet or savory. At a holiday's end, I'm often the last refrain. What am I? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and discuss it. If you guessed pie, you would be correct. Pie can be sweet and savory. It is delicious, and it is often the last thing on the Thanksgiving table. So if you guessed pie, good job. And if you didn't, what a great opportunity to learn. It's time for our word of the day. Every day we learn a new word that helps us understand the world a little bit better. So are you ready to hear today's word? Today's word of the day is gratitude. Can everyone say that with me on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gratitude. Gratitude is a feeling of being thankful for something or someone. So let's think about what that looks like in our lives. I have a question. Can you think of a time when someone did something kind for you and made you feel thankful? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask this question. All right, I have another question. Who is someone in your life you feel gratitude towards today? I'll let you know. I feel gratitude towards my mom. She's so helpful and makes me feel so loved. So that is someone I feel gratitude towards today. Who is someone in your life that you feel gratitude towards too? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Here is a sentence to help remember the word. I feel gratitude when someone helps me with my work. Gratitude can show up anywhere. It could be at school or at home or in our community. When we notice the good things and the people who help us, we can feel happier and even make someone else feel appreciated too. So, what's one way you could show gratitude to someone this week? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, I hope you guys had good discussion. So let's say the word one more time so we feel it really on our bones. On the count of 3, we are going to say gratitude. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gratitude. All right, today is November 3rd. It's a tasty one. It's National Sandwich Day. So why this day? National Sandwich Day celebrates the versatility, creativity, and simple joy of sandwiches. From the classic peanut butter and jelly to stacked deli favorites, sandwiches are a part of daily life for people all around the world. They're quick, delicious, and let us get creative with flavors. And today's the perfect day to celebrate them. So, let's see who's been paying attention because here come 2 quick questions. Question 1. The sandwich is named after which historical figure? Is it A, the Earl of Sandwich, B, the Duke of Bradshaw, C, the Baron of Bologna, or D, the Count of Crust? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, if you said A, the Earl of Sandwich, you got it right. I was not expecting that when I found that out. That was very interesting. All right, here comes question number 2. What was the first recorded sandwich said to be made of according to the legend about the 4th Earl of Sandwich? So, what was the first sandwich made? What was it made of? Was it A, ham and cheese, B, salted beef between 2 slices, C, roasted chicken and lettuce, or D, fish and onions? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. If you guessed B, salted beef between 2 slices of bread, you would be correct, which is kind of gross. So today, whether you're making your own sandwich or enjoying one from your favorite cafe, take a moment to celebrate the creativity and deliciousness of these classic food. Maybe even try a new combination. On theme of it being National Sandwich Day, you have a fun would you rather question. Would you rather eat only grilled cheese sandwiches for a whole week or eat only peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a whole week? I want you to take a moment to think about what you would choose. If you love the melty, cheesy goodness, maybe grilled cheese is your dream choice. Or if you enjoy sweet and nutty flavors, then peanut butter and jelly may be your perfect pick. So staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Either way, both choices let you celebrate one of the most versatile and delicious foods out there, the sandwich. If it were up to me, I'd probably eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a week. It is time for our daily schedule review. Now it's time to look over what changes are happening today, what is scheduled for today, and what outings are also scheduled for today. So staff, go ahead and pause this video and have that discussion. All right, High Point friends, that's a wrap for today's morning meeting. Thank you for sharing your smiles, your thoughts, and your cheer. You make this time special every day of the year. So remember this, friends, hear me say, you have the power to make today amazing in every single way. Whether it's learning something new, helping a friend, or just smiling bright, you can take today and fill it with joy, laughter, and light. So let's stand tall, clap our hands, and take a deep breath and give a cheer because we did something great together here. Bye, everyone. Have an amazing day.